Yeah, Moz, I suppose I'm audible to all of you.
Yes, sir, you're audible.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, the last question we did in the previous class, I think it was question number 6. Okay. And okay. And yeah, as I told you guys, like I will be providing my WhatsApp number. You guys have to send your assignments there. As of now, you will be sending the assignments there. But after this class, a group will be created and you will have to send your assignments on the group. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
There I can keep a track of who's sending assignment or not. Okay. So note my number. Okay. The recent assignment which you guys have done, send that to me on this number.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, has Ahmed joined?
No, sir.
Okay. So also today our target is that we will be taking some questions from exercise 21.4, and then we will be taking some questions from another exercise also, and then we will try to begin the new chapter today. All right. Okay. Yeah. Also, is Moaz here in the class?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yes, Moaz. Assalamu alaikum. How are you?
Walaikum salam. I'm fine, sir.
Okay. Now, as of now, let me assign some of the questions while I talk with Moaz. Yeah. Starting from question number 7, question number 8, and question 9. You guys pick any questions from these three.
Question 9.
Question number 9, Arhan, you will be doing this. Okay. Arham,
Question number 8.
question number 8. Yeah. Ahmed hasn't joined yet.
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
He hasn't joined yet. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, Moaz, I was saying now, right now, which chapter is going on in your school, and what are the chapters you have studied yourself or in any other tuition where you were studying?
No, sir. No, this is my first tuition in 8th standard. No, first
Okay.
my tuition was in Damam, and now this is my second tuition.
Okay. 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 So,
In school, we are doing factorization, sir.
factorization.
Yes,
Okay, you
sir.
told me that. Hmm.
Yes.
And factorization is going on. And also you
Hmm.
told me like for the first semester you were absent due to health
Yes,
issues.
sir. No,
Okay,
no,
okay.
sir.
No. Okay, okay. I it was someone else. Yeah. Okay, it was a student from another batch. I confused that person with that student with you. Anyways, so I was saying that this chapter menstruation, have you studied it? Has this chapter been taught in your school yet?
No, sir.
Not yet.
Not yet, sir.
Okay. So in your previous classes, in your previous classes in class 7 or class in class 6, have you studied anything regarding menstruation?
No, sir. In 7, I have not
Okay.
studied.
Okay. Okay. If I were to ask you, like regarding the simple formulas in order to find the perimeter of a figure like that of a rectangle, perimeter of a rectangle is area of a rectangle.
Hmm.
So you can do that or not?
Uh,
This is a rectangle over here. Yeah.
yes.
If I were to ask you to find the sum of the length of its boundary, these are its
Hmm.
boundary.
Yes, sir.
So we have got a formula for that now.
Yeah, L into B.
No, I'm talking about perimeter first.
Perimeter. Okay, sir.
So it will be, say this is length, this is breadth.
Yes, sir.
So that will be what?
L into B.
No, that is for area now. This is, we are finding perimeter.
Okay.
Okay now.
Yes,
So
sir.
that is what? 2 times length plus breadth.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. And then area is what? Area is length into breadth, which you were mentioning earlier, right?
Okay, sir.
Okay. And thereby you have got different types of figures also. Like there are figures which are having two dimensions. What are dimensions? Basically the lengths and the breadths over here. This is the breadth,
Yes.
this is the length over here, represented by B and L. But then you have a piece of cube. A piece of cube is entirely different from this square, no? Both are
Yes, sir.
different things. So this is having three dimensions. It will be having length, breadth, and height also, right now. And then it will be having, like this cube will be occupying some space also. So thereby it will be trying to find its volume also. Yeah. It will
Yes,
have
sir.
its area also. So thereby we will find its surface area right now. So these things are basically studied under mensuration. Okay. And there are different figures also. Like you have cube. Okay. Like if you were to take 6 cupboards which are square in shape, and if you were to paste their edges together, so thereby you will end up getting a cube. Similarly, if you have another a rectangular piece of cupboard, for example, a rectangular piece of paper sheet, and if you were to add it from edge to edge, then you will be getting a cuboid. So I suppose you are not aware of these geometric
Yes, sir.
figures, what are cubes or cuboids, huh?
Yes, sir.
Hmm. Okay. So thereby, I think if you are comfortable, like if I were to tell you some of the basic things, and if you feel like you can continue for today's class, it's up to you. And if you feel uncomfortable while I will be explaining the questions, or if you're not getting it, so you have the freedom like to join from the next class with a fresh chapter. Okay, if you don't grasp the concept.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so as of now I will be showing a slide, and what you need to do, you will be simply taking its screenshot. Okay,
Okay, sir.
yeah, take the screenshot of this one.
Should I take now?
Just take the screenshot.
Okay, sir.
Okay, you are attending
Yes,
your
sir.
class from your smartphone now.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and then this one also. By the way, the previous slide is also same, but here volume is also mentioned.
Okay, sir.
And the last two, they are not for you. Okay, the solid
Okay,
is
sir.
fair, hollow hemisphere, and this
Hmm.
is fair also. The last three.
The
So it's
last
up to
three are
here.
not. Okay, sir.
Hmm. You're done?
Yes, sir. I do. Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, you guys also do tell me. You guys are done or not?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, I have a doubt in a question.
Yeah, in question number 8.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
In one question,
Hmm.
the at the top, what is the figure like? Cube or cylinder?
Okay. Cube cylinder. Look over here. Here the dimensions are already provided over here.
Hmm.
Looking at the type of looking at the question, what do I make of the type of figure it will be?
Cuboid.
What do you think? Okay,
It's a
let me
cuboid.
first read the question. Question number 8 says that a tank open at the top is made of iron sheet 4 meter wide. Okay. If the dimensions of the tank are as 12 meter, 8 meter, and 6 meter, find the cost of iron sheet at rupees 17.50 per meter. So simply यहाँ पे हमें length and breadth and height given है ना.
Yes, sir.
Even from the values also I can understand that it's a cuboid
Hmm.
tank की shape cuboidal है. So
Yes,
this
sir.
is the cuboid shaped tank over here. And from the top it is empty. And then the length
Hmm.
That is given as how much? That is 12 meter. Breadth is
Yes.
8 and then the height is 6
6.
meter. Okay. Further, the question is saying that um, you need to find the further the question is saying that first let's write whatever is given in the question. Yeah. Question number 8 you are solving. Given from top it is open. So open at top. Take care. Dimensions are also provided. Let's us write that also. That will be 12 into 6 into 8. This is given. By the way, you don't multiply it. It's a way of writing. ठीक है ना?
Yes, sir.
ये
Yeah.
लिखने का एक तरीका है. 12 meter by 6 meter by 8 meter by 6 meter. ठीक है. So length, breadth are as follows. This is length, this is breadth, this is height.
Yes, sir.
Also, question is asking you to find the further the question says that the find the cost of iron
Cost.
sheet at rupees
Yes, sir.
17.50 per meter. ठीक है. So हमें ये tank बनाना है. That should be open from the top and the cost of iron sheet is given this much. So what do we need to find? We need to find the cost, and the
Lateral
cost
surface
is
area
basically
plus,
what?
lateral surface area plus base area.
Lateral surface area plus base area. Exactly. Very good.
Yes, sir. So, sir, I will do the rest.
You will be able to do it. Good then.
Sir, but what does 4 meters say? 4 meter wide.
4 meter wide says here in the question. A tank open at the top is made of iron sheet 4 meter wide. This one you are saying here.
Yes, sir.
Okay. First of all, do one thing. Just find the area of the sheet that is required. First, find the total area of the sheet. ठीक है. पहले हम total area find करेंगे. You
Yes, sir.
have to construct it like this. ठीक है. Okay.
Sir, I'm done.
Yeah. What value you are getting for question number 9?
Sir, 7:9.
7:9. Okay. So I will be coming to that question also. But for the moment, let's discuss question number 8. ठीक है ना?
Sir,
yeah.
can I do another question?
Yeah. You do another question. Let's take question number 11.
Okay, sir.
So you do question number 11. These are the things given over here. Further, area of sheet needed will be total surface area of
Minus
tank
base area.
with top open. ठीक है?
Minus base area. Yes, sir.
Or either we can minus the base area also. So
Yes,
we
sir.
will be taking the lateral surface area as 2 into length into height plus breadth into height. ठीक है?
Yes, sir.
Plus the base area, that is length into breadth. So
Yes, sir.
2 times length, it was given as 12, breadth was given as 8 now, and height was 6 meter.
Yes,
So
sir.
let's do it now. 12 times 6 plus 8 times 6
Sir,
plus
320
12
meters
times.
square.
Okay, the total value you are getting is how much?
320 meters square.
224 meters square.
No, sir. 320.
320.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, let me just check that. 12 8s are 96. ठीक है. 72 plus 48. 72 plus 48, that is how much? 120.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
So 240 plus 96 now. Thereby it will be 336 and the unit will be square meter.
Yes, sir.
Right? Okay,
Yeah.
so this is the value you should be getting. Now further हमें total area मिल चुकी है. What is the area of the sheet should be? We have got that.
Yes, sir.
Now the question was saying that the tank at the open, a tank was open. The tank was open at the top. It was made of iron sheet 4 meter.
Yes, sir.
Now अब बात ये हो रही है ना कि जिस टैंक को हमने बनाया है, दिस टैंक विच वी मेड, इसकी थिकनेस क्या थी जिस आयरन शीट को हमने यूज की थी? The iron sheet that were used to make this was 8 meter thick, 4 meter
Yes, sir.
thick actually. That is what is given in the question. By thickness, this is being referred to the thickness of the iron sheet. The 4
Yes,
meter
sir.
thick, okay? Right? So you needed to find the cost of iron sheet at the given rate. Also, just write what other value was given. Rate was given as 17.50
17.5.
rupees
Yes, sir.
per meter, per square meter it should be. Per
Yes, sir.
meter actually it is. Okay. Now, also keep this in mind also. 4 meter wide. Acha, you tell me, like this area which I'm getting for this square tank, for this cuboidal tank with the tank open, will it not be equal to the total sheet
Yes, sir. Yeah.
of metal that were provided to me? क्या दोनों का area equal नहीं होगा?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Acha, also if I were to say it is wide, na? Okay, actually we confused it with another thing. Look, I thought it's written as thickness. Actually, a width given a question में 4 meters the width of the sheet. All right, now, Arham.
Yes, sir.
And the length we don't know yet. So let the length as let's assume it to be LA हम मान लेते हैं, ठीक है?
Yes, sir.
So LA into breadth, that is 4 here. Will it
Yes,
not
sir.
be equal to 336 square meter according to the question? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So length you can find it from here 336 upon 4.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what value you will be getting? 4 8s are 32, 4 4s are 16.
84.
So 84 meters the length. So
Yes,
you
sir.
have got the length, you have got the length, you have got the breadth also. So
Yes,
originally
sir.
हमारे पास जो iron sheet थी that was measuring 84 meter in length and 4 meter in breadth, and we needed to find the cost, and cost is basically rate into area now,
Yes, sir.
and rate was given, so it was 17.50 into 84.
Yes, sir. So it's not
Sorry,
84, right?
uh,
It's like,
nahi, look over here. Why it will be 84, because here here in the question, let me get to the question. Find the cost of iron sheet at rupees 17.50 per meter. It's being said as per meter. We don't
yes, sir.
need to find the cost in terms of area. We need to find it in terms of length over here.
Yes, sir.
Right now, thereby it has to be multiplied with the length over here.
Okay, yeah.
Right. So do the calculation, you will be getting your answer then.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Shall I move to the next slide then?
Yes, sir.
Question number 9. You were getting 7 is to 9, right? Arhan?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Also do match that from your book. Is the answer correct or not? The answer you're getting, is that correct or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So question number 9, one of you please read this question. Moz, will you please read the question?
Yes, sir.
Read question number 9.
Okay, sir. Three equal cubes are placed adjacently in a row. Find the ratio of total surface area of the new cuboid to that of the sum of the surface area of the three cubes.
Okay. So the screenshot which you have took now. So
Yes,
note
sir.
what was the total surface area formula for cube and the surface area for the cuboid also. The total surface area for cuboid and cube. Have a look at that.
Okay, sir.
Okay. And then when you will read the question again, so you will
Hmm.
get to see the question is very easy.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. The question is saying that three equal cubes are placed adjacently in a row, meaning that next to each other, three cubes have been placed like this.
Yes, sir.
I'm not actually drawing the 3D figure. That will take time. Okay. So these are three cubes actually. Cube 1, cube 2, and cube 3. So now it is a cuboid. Right now?
Yes, sir.
This forms a cuboid now.
Yes, sir.
So question is saying that three of those cubes were placed adjacent to each other. So what we need to find? We will require to find the ratio. Ratio of what? Ratio of total surface area of new cuboid upon total surface area. It was of surface area of these three cubes, no? That is what
Three
we require
cubes.
to find, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Total surface area of three cubes. Okay. So whatever would be the area of one cube, I will be multiplying it with 3. That will give me the total surface area of the three cubes. Total surface area of new cuboid की पहले हम बात करते हैं. Now let's solve it. So total surface area of new cuboid, that will be, let's say कि इसकी length originally a थी. This is also a. This is also a. Edges were
Yes,
measuring
sir.
a. ठीक है.
A plus
So
A
for
plus
cube,
A.
so cuboid की अगर हम बात करते हैं, if I have to talk about cuboid, will it not be a plus a plus a? Yeah, Moaz, are you
Yes,
getting
sir.
this? Earlier there were three
3A.
cubes. Each were
Yes,
measuring,
sir.
each of them had the edge a. Now I have placed them side by side. So it
Yes, sir.
forms a cuboid now. Okay. If you were to look at a cuboid from front, it will look like a rectangle. So a plus a plus a, that will be 3a. Okay. Now the total surface area of a cuboid, what is the formula, Moaz? How do
Sir,
you
it
find the
is
surface area? Mm-hmm.
it
Sir,
is 2 into LB plus BH plus HL.
2 into LB plus BH plus LH. Good.
yes, sir.
H,
Also, also, अगर मैं I have the length of the cuboid. The length is 3a. ठीक है. If I were to talk about the height
A.
will it not be a also?
Yes,
ठीक है.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Breadth will also be a.
A.
Let's suppose
Yes,
now,
sir.
if I were to draw it backward like this. So now it will be more better. So the height is also a and the width will also be a, because each of the cube also had the same edge. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So this is the length. Talking about breadth, b stands for breadth, that is a, and the height is also a. So 2 times of a into a, sorry, 3a into a plus b into a, that is b into h, that is a into a, plus l into h, that is 3a into a. So thereby it is 2 times of 3a
Yes, sir.
multiplied a, that will be 3a square
Yes, sir.
plus a square plus
Plus
3a
A
square,
square. Yes, sir.
right? 3a square plus 3 square, that is 6a square plus
Yes, sir.
a square,
7A square.
that is 7a square. Thereby it is
14A
14a
square.
square, right?
Yes, sir.
So now you have the total surface area of it. Talking about the total
Yes, sir.
surface area, total surface area of
6A square.
3 cubes. Yeah. So first we need to find the area of 1 cube, ठीक है ना?
6A
And then
square.
multiply it with 3. So total
Yes, sir.
surface of 3 cubes will be 3 into 6a square.
Yes, sir.
That is
Yes, sir.
18a square. Now
Yes,
we
sir.
do what? Finally we divide the two. So it will be how much? 14a square
9/7.
upon 18a square, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
A square
7
cancel.
upon 7/9.
7 upon 9. That is
Yes, sir.
7 is to 9. So that is a required solution of it.
Sir, I
Good,
also
Arhan,
got the
that is correct.
answer to the second question.
Okay, okay. Now, okay, I will come to that in a moment. Yeah. First, let me come to Moaz.
Yes,
Have
sir.
you got any idea like what we were basically doing in this question?
Yeah, sir. Little.
Little.
Yes.
Okay, okay. No worries. You will improve. Okay. Basically, now there were three cubes. This cube, and this cube. We
Yes.
stacked them together adjacent to each other. So now it formed a cuboid figure. Okay. Cuboid and cube both are different figures. So the
Yes.
total length will be the addition of the edges of individual cubes. So a plus a, that is 3a. And for this cuboid, it will be having height and breadth also. The height will be a, same as to that of cube, and the width will be a. And we you already know like what is total surface area formula for a cuboid and a cube. So we just put all those values in the formula. Thereby we got this value, and thereby for three cubes the total surface area was this. And like to find a ratio, we just divide the values. So thereby we got this value. Now question number 11. Question number 11. Also, let me assign a question to you also. Would you like to solve question number 13? See this one?
Yes, sir. I will solve.
Yes, sir, sure.
Okay. Okay, did I say it Arhan or Arham? Arham,
Yes,
you
sir.
solve this one. Arham, you solve question number 13. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Hmm. And Arhan, you can take question number 15. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Meanwhile, you did solve question number 11, Arhan, and what value you were getting for this one?
Sir, 80 centimeter.
80 centimeter. Okay.
Sir,
Okay,
I
Moz,
sent
please.
that question to you.
You have sent that question to me.
Sir, I
Yes,
have
sir.
not put that. Can you give the number again?
Okay, okay. My number it is 700.
Yes, sir.
This is the number.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, let me check. Yeah, Arhan, I haven't received any photo, any pics of the questions of the solved questions from you on my number. Have you sent any?
Sir, I had a doubt in that question, so I sent it to you.
Okay. So earlier you had sent that question to me. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. Take care. Yeah, Moaz, will you please read question number 11?
Okay, sir. A field is 150-meter long and 100-meter wide. A plot outside the field 50-meter long and 30-meter wide is dug to a depth of 8 meters, and the earth taken out from the plot is spread evenly in the field. By how much? By how much is the level of the field raised?
Yeah. Guys, we have in fact discussed questions of similar nature. Earlier also we have discussed that question, no? Like there was a field given and we dug out a plot and we
Yes,
took
sir.
out earth from that plot and then spread it evenly on this given field. The question was
Yes,
how
sir.
much the height of this field will rise. Okay. Okay. Hmm. So anyways, I will be discussing that question. The question number 11 now was, by the way, did you got the question or not? Let me explain to you. Look,
Okay, sir.
question number 11 is saying that there was a field. There was a
Hmm.
rectangular field whose length and breadth were as follows. It was 150-meter in length. That was the It is
Hmm.
150-meter long and it is 100-meter wide. All right.
Okay, sir.
Now outside this field there was a plot. There's another plot and whose length and breadth are as follows. It was measuring 50-meter long
Hmm.
and it is 30-meter wide. All right.
Hmm.
And now what we did now? We digged, we dug this plot to a depth of 8 meter. It was 8 meter, right, Arhan? Please check the value. Question may
Sir,
8 meter
80
given, right?
centimeter.
No, I'm talking about the another plot. Okay, let me just see the question. Yeah, it is 8 meter. The plot is dug to a depth of 8 meter. So guys, the another plot which you have, we dug 8 meter of earth from it. Earth is here basically referred to soil. We use this word exchangeably. Exchangeably, we use earth for soil. Okay? So you dug 8 meter of soil from it, and then that soil is being spread over this field. Soil is spread. Getting it was what the question is basically saying.
Yes, sir.
Okay? So what will happen? The height of this field will rise now.
Yes, sir.
The height will now start to rise now. So we need to find out how much there will be rise in the height of it. So each height increase, this height that is increasing, we need to find that much, that value. So what should we do? Any idea?
No, sir.
Okay, look, let me explain. First of all, do write whatever is given in the question. Even if the question seems difficult, just write whatever is given. So the length
Okay,
of the field is given as 150 meter. Breadth is how much?
100.
100 meter. So let's first find the area of this field. So area of the field will be what? Length times breadth, no?
Yes, sir.
That will be 150 multiplied 100. That will be 15,000 square meter.
Okay, sir.
Now, take this plot over here. Take this plot. And in this plot, look at the breadth. That is given as 30 meter.
Yes,
Depth is
sir.
8 meter. Depth here is 8 meter. Okay.
Okay.
And the length is 50 meter. So for the plot, length is given as 50 meter. Breadth is 30 meter. And then height to which it is dug, that is 8 meter. 8 meter of soil we have dug from this plot. So we will find the volume of how much soil has been dug out from this plot. So volume, the formula for volume, look at your screenshot. What value is there? How do we find the volume of a cuboid? That is length times breadth times height, that is LBH.
Yes, sir.
sir.
Right. So simply you have all the values. So it will be 50 into 30 into 8.
Yes, sir.
Right. Now that will be how much? This is the value you will be getting.
Okay, sir.
And the unit will be cubic meter. Okay. Now further, if I were to see here, the amount of soil that I will take from this plot and will spread over it. Yeah. So will the volume of the soil taken out from this plot will not be equal to the volume of soil that is spread over this field? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I'm saying that will the volume of soil that is dug from this plot
Yes, sir.
will it not be equal to the volume of soil that I will be evenly spreading on this field? Huh, Arham, Arhan, and Moaz, getting it or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now I will say that volume is length into breadth into height. Okay. And here what value do I have found? I have found that the volume is this much. Okay. Volume is 12,000 cubic meter. And do I not also know what is length and breadth given over here and what is height? What values do I know? If I were to look at this figure over here, मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ? I'm basically equating the volume of two figure over here. Let me just write it down. Volume of plot a volume of soil dug from plot A, from plot basically, it will be equal to volume of soil spread on field. Is anyone having confusion in what I've written here? Like how much of
No, sir.
soil I will be taking from this plot and that I will be spreading over this field, their volume will be equal. So the volume of the soil that I have dug from this plot here, it is 12,000 cubic meter given in the question. Okay? And the volume of the soil that is spread on the field. So formula is length into breadth into height. And originally what values were given? Length is given, spherically length is given, and the breadth is given. So let's simply put the value 150 into 100 into height. So simply now what do I need to do? Any idea, Moz? I will be transposing this value to the side. So height has to be 12,000 upon 150 into 100. So after calculation, see what values you are getting. 12 upon 15. 12 upon 15, that is how much?
Then we would be dividing 8 by for the field A since we dug out the height.
We will be dividing 8 for field A.
Yes, sir. Since we dug
We will
out
be,
from it.
why will be dividing it from the field A? Huh? Look over here. Look, basically the thing is uh, the volume of soil that we are digging from this plot A. Okay? It will be equal to the volume of soil that will be spread evenly over this field now. And for this field only the length and breadth is given. Height is not given. हमें height find करना है. Right, Arham, Moz, Arhan? So I will be
Yes,
equating
sir.
the volume of the two. Okay? So the volume of the soil is already given, but we don't volume of this soil taken out from this plot is already given. And the volume for the soil that is spread on this will be length into breadth into height. Length and breadth of the field is given, but the raise of height after soil is spread over it, it is not given. So it's a simple calculation. You will transpose it over here, then you will be getting 15 8s are 120. It will be here 0.8 meter. And in centimeter, when you multiply with 100, it will be 80 centimeter. So this is the
Yes,
answer
sir.
you will be getting. If anyone has any confusion, please ask. And in fact, Moaz, I suppose you should also be able to understand this question because there's not too much of complexity in this question. Hmm?
Yes, sir.
Okay. If yes, then shall we move to the next question then?
Okay, sir.
Sir, I got
Yeah,
the answer.
Arham, will you please see which question you were solving? Was it question number 13?
Question number 13. Yes, sir.
Yeah, what value you are getting?
216 centimeters square.
216. So question number 13. Three cubes whose edges measure 3, 4, and 5 are melted to form a new cube. Find the surface of the new cube form. Yeah, so that is also simple. So first of all, okay. Anyone who would like to try this question? Moz, will you like to try question number 13? Or
Yes, sir.
do one thing, just read the question for me. Question number 30, read this. 13, read this one.
Okay, sir. Three cubes whose edges measure 3 centimeter, 4 centimeter, and 5 centimeter respectively are melted to form a new cube. Find the surface area of the new cube formed.
Okay.
Sir, where do I have to send this question?
These questions, the solution of these questions. Okay. In the last few minutes of the class, you guys can send it. Okay. I'm erasing this sheet. Okay.
Yes, sir. Sir,
Anyone
but
who wants to take the screenshot, take it.
Learnivio thing. WhatsApp group?
Yes.
In the Learnivio
No,
WhatsApp group?
no. Right now, I have provided the numbers. So whatever question you have solved yourself now, whatever questions I assigned you guys in the batch, right now in the class. So those solutions you can also send that also on my number. And once the group will be created with me, so you guys can
So,
send directly there in the group.
let me give you a number. I don't have it.
Okay. Oh, moments ago I told you. Let me repeat. It's 70049.
Mm.
This is the number. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Have you noted down or not?
Sir, I have.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So question number 13 is also simple. And in this question, it was being said that there are three cubes.
Yes, sir.
Three cubes are there, and the ages were as follows. It was 3, 5, and 4, huh?
Yes, sir.
3 centimeter,
Yes, sir.
4 centimeter, and 5 centimeter. So cube 1, cube 2, and cube 3. The ages are measuring this. And then the question says that you melt all the three cubes and then form a new cube. So what will be the age of the new cube then? That is the question.
Yes, sir.
So in order to melt, what will happen? All these cubes, what do we need to find here? Surface area or volume?
You have to find
Surface
the
area.
surface area. Yes, sir.
Surface area? Volume now. Volume
No,
of
sir, it's
all.
written surface area.
You have to find the volume
Acha,
of the
we have to find the surface area, no?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
You have to find the surface area. Okay. But then first we need to find the volume of all
volume.
cubes. So volume of all cubes melted will give you the volume of new cube now.
Yes, sir.
It will be equal to volume of new cube. Right? Moaz,
Yeah.
you also try to understand this question. There are three cubes.
Okay, sir.
One, one, two, and three.
Hmm.
And the sides are as follows: 3, 4, and 5. We will be melting all these three, and then you will be get a new cube. So we will add
Okay.
now
Yes, sir.
sum of volume of all cubes melted. So the volume formula is what? It is a cube.
Yes, sir. A cube.
Hmm? So
Yes, sir.
3 cube plus 4 cube plus 5 cube. Yeah, Arham, what is 3 cube?
3 cube, 3 and 9, 9 is 27, sir.
27. 4 cube,
64.
64. 5 cube,
125.
and total
125.
equals to? Total equals to
216.
216. The unit is cubic
Centimeters square.
centimeter. Centimeter square,
Cube,
cubic
cube, cube.
centimeter.
Yes, sir.
ठीक है. Acha, you guys tell me that this you have got here as the volume of the new cube now.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So how about I assume the side of this new cube formed as, let's say, let's take any variable
X.
x. So let's assume edge of new cube equals to x centimeter. So x cube will be equal to 216.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, 216. So x will be what? What value will be getting
6.
over here? 6.
6, sir.
So that will be 6. So now you have got the edge of this cube, that is 6 over here. Okay. And we now need to find the surface area. It's total surface area or simply surface area?
Surface area.
Simply surface
Surface.
area.
Simply surface area. So you will be considering the formula 6a square. So 6
Yes,
into
sir.
a,
6.
basically here is x. A means side. हमने side को x assume किया था, and the value is came to be 6. So 6 square. So 6 into 36. So you are getting the same thing.
Yes, sir.
216 square centimeter. But
Centimeter
the
square.
difference is
Also
here it was
assume
cubic
volume
centimeter.
of
Yes, sir.
volume equals to volume equals to surface area, and then find it.
Volume equals to surface area and then find it?
Yes, sir. I did the same.
No. How come volume be equal to the surface area here? Those are entirely different things.
Sir,
Huh?
but I got the same answer.
No, you might end up getting the same value. Okay, that is not the problem. But the way in which we need to solve it has to be in a systematic manner and according to the rule.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Also,
Yeah.
you think how can you equate surface area with the volume?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, those are two different things now.
Hmm.
Okay, like if I were to have if I'm holding a glass in my hand, if I were to find the surface area of this glass and how much of water this glass can hold, will the two be equal?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, right now. All right then. Mm, so there are some other questions also remaining in this exercise 21.4. Okay,
Yes, sir.
so we will be picking that questions also in the next class. Okay, but for the remaining 10 minutes, I would like to start discussing from the chapter square and square roots. Huh?
Yes, sir.
What do you guys say?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Sure.
Okay. So square and square roots. All right. So let's revise this chapter. Yeah, Moaz, this will be the first time you will be studying this chapter, huh?
Oh, yes, sir.
Okay, okay. So look, basically, in the chapter square and square roots,
Yes, sir.
what we study.
Yes, sir.
Say you have any number, any natural number like p. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So if I can represent the p as y square, where y is a natural number, then p is called as a square number. Now, I know sentence is not getting clear. Let's have some examples. I have a natural number p like this. 4, 9, 16. These are all natural numbers. I can
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
write 4 as what? I can write 4 as
Square.
2 times 2,
yes,
2
sir.
times 2, right? And in exponents, we know that when I have two similar numbers, two same numbers, and when they are in multiplication to each other, so I will count how many numbers are there. Are two numbers.
1.
So I have two numbers are there, na? Two and two. I mean to say that the numbers are
So
repeated
they
two
form
times.
a
Na?
pair.
They form a pair basically, right? So I can put a power of 2 on the head of the number 2.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Also, they form a pair, as Arhan said, when number forms a pair here. Similarly, 9, I can write it as 3 times 3 also, right?
Yes, sir.
Or I can write it as 3 raised to the power of 2. Okay. Or similarly, 16 can be written as 4 times 4. 4 multiplied 4, that is 4 raised to the power 2.
Yes, sir.
Getting it now? Okay. So here this form which you are seeing, that is in the form of y square now,
Yes, sir.
right?
Yes, sir.
So now look at the definition. Any natural number p like this 4, 9, and 16, which can be represented at a y square, like 2 square. 4 can be written as 2 square. 4, I have assumed it as a p. I mean to say that p here is a 4. I can write 4 as 2 square. I can write 9 as 3 square. I can write 16 as 4 square. But what if I were to have numbers like this? Suppose 5,
Yes, sir.
suppose 10, suppose 15. Can I write it like this? Huh?
Yes, sir.
Listen to the question first now. Can I write 5 in as y square? In the
No,
form
sir.
of y square, can it be written?
No, sir.
N- No. It has to be either written as 1 into 5 only. That is the only way, huh? No?
Can find
Yes,
right
sir.
the square
Yes,
root.
sir.
Yeah, Arham.
So we can find the square root and then we can write right.
Here we are not talking about natural numbers. Natural numbers.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yes,
Arham.
sir. Hmm.
Right now. Okay, that's a different thing. Yeah, we can do that also. We can do that. But But then you will be having like recurring and non-recurring numbers, so that's a
Yes, sir.
different thing. When I will come to that, I will be discussing that also. So 10 I can write it as 2 into 5. Okay, 1 into 10 like this.
Yes, sir.
But here I'm not getting the multiplication. Here I'm not getting the pair of same numbers,
Yes, sir.
right? So thereby, any number that can be represented in the form of y square, that we call as a square number, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Hmm. Also, these square numbers can be called as perfect squares also.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
you can call them as perfect square also. Yeah, was it is clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Here's a list of some of the square numbers. By the way, Arham, you are already studying this chapter in your school also. You have you memorized some of the square numbers or not?
Yes, sir. I have memorized till 20, sir.
Till 24. Good.
20, sir. Only 20.
Only 20.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. Up to 20 also it will work. Even if you were not to memorize these things, it will work. But then calculation becomes easy if you were to memorize them.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Hmm. By the way, Arham, what is the square of 17?
Yes, sir.
17 is 289.
29. Okay. Arhan, what is the square of 19? Yeah,
So it's 361.
361. Hmm. Okay. So, Moz, what your task will be, you have to memorize squares up to 20. Okay.
20. Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Up to 20, you have to memorize. In the next class, I can ask from anywhere.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Now, then, there are different square numbers also. Like you have a square numbers like this. Here you can see 1. 1 is also a square number. So I can write 1 as 1 into 1 or 1 square. Both of them, that leads me back to 1, right?
Yes, sir.
I can also see that 81 is also a square number, 121, 361, or 144. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, these square numbers are the square of 1 is the square of 1. 81 is the square of 9, or 121 of 11. So what interesting thing do we notice about these numbers was the unit
Sir,
places.
there one, sir.
Either unit place is 1 or,
One more.
yeah, Arhan, either the unit place is 1 over here or either they are 9,
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
right? So whenever you search numbers which are ending with 1 or 9, okay, now
Yes, sir.
1 or 9, so thereby their square number will be having 1 in their units place.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
now is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Like this also you will be studying about some other square numbers also. But then say if I were to provide you with numbers like this, take some examples of numbers like this. Say 20 is there, 51 is
Yes, sir.
there, 54, 66 is there, 65 is there, 75, 70. You guys tell me, let's take 89 also. How many of them are square numbers here? The numbers listed under this box, how many of them are square numbers?
Sir,
All of you answer this to
20.
me.
No, sir. No, sir.
Nothing,
Sir,
sir.
Hmm?
Square, everything is square number, but not perfect square.
Mm-hmm. What about you, Moz?
20, sir.
20?
No, sir.
No.
54.
Arham, not 54 is also not a square number.
Yes, sir.
89.
Nothing is perfect, but it is squares, but not perfect squares.
sir,
Hmm.
75.
Not 75 is also not a square number. So as Arham said, na, these are not perfect squares. है ना?
Yes,
क्योंकि
sir.
the thing here is that when I have natural numbers like this, 1, 2, they give perfect square numbers. They are whole numbers, right? I can write the square, I can write the square root of 20 also, but then that will be in decimal.
Yes, sir.
ठीक
That's
है?
not a perfect
Yes, sir.
square.
Hmm. So right now we are talking about only the perfect square. Perfect squares are what? Like numbers like this 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, 49, 64, like this, which are
Yes,
whole
sir.
numbers, which are not decimals. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So any number in which the unit place, all the numbers which I have mentioned over here, all of them are ending with 0, 1, 4, 5, 6, 9. I know. So
Yes,
we
sir.
can see that the square numbers that are ending with 0, 1, 4, 5, 6, or 9, they are hmm, what?
They're square numbers and with these numbers.
If I were to judge them
Unit
based
place.
on these examples, no, if I were to judge the definition of square numbers based on these numbers, will I be able to understand? Say if I were to have other numbers, in case of 20, if I were to have 100, hmm, in case of 54, if I were to have 144, in case of 65, I were to have 125. Again, let's say 100. Okay, let's say 289,
Yes, sir.
200. Let's say again 125. Okay, 216, or let's say 36 हम लेते हैं, or 121. They are also having units place as 1 now.